Okay, your thoughts on the presidential election?
Well, clowns to the left, jokers to the right. Here we are, stuck in the middle with you, right? Yeah, I'm nervous about the future of our country, at least in the short term, because I see in Trump someone who is willing to completely ignore constitutional powers in regards to what the president can actually do in the executive branch. And then we have the same thing on the left, where we have Hillary, who is quasi-criminal, would be putting it mildly, someone who compromised national security, may have led directly to the death of one of our ambassadors in Libya. Of course, she did advocate for the intervention and the bombing of that country. So we have a strange dichotomy where we have a warmonger on the left. The Democrat is very much a neoconservative, and we have on the right someone who seems to be absolutely unhinged and who is very easily manipulated. I don't know if you've seen any of Donald Trump's interviews, but with flattery you can get him to say absolutely anything. And the president is supposed to be your top diplomat, your number one ambassador. So I would be very nervous about leaving Trump alone with, say, Angela Merkel, for example. So I'm a little bit pessimistic, at least short term, for the future.
All right, and how would you describe libertarianism to someone who's not familiar with it?
It's a philosophy. It's not an idea. It's not an idea of governance so much as it is an idea of self-governance. Right? One time I was debating with Charles Krauthammer in an elevator, and he's like, "Well, yeah, libertarianism is not a governing philosophy." He's like, "It serves only to critique conservatism." And I was like, "Well, in some ways, you're right. It's a self-governing philosophy." So I think that libertarianism is the idea that you own your life, you own your body, and you ought to be able to do with it as you please, provided that you harm no one else. And that's the caveat. So libertarianism is the idea of self-ownership.
Okay.